Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about unfortunate love. Lakshmi finally find out that Rishi has a girlfriend, and Shalu advised Lakshmi not to trust Rishi blindly, but she should find out the truth. Then unfortunately for Lakshmi, she started begging Malishka to help her find the girlfriend that her husband has. Meanwhile, the girlfriend is the one that she is begging unknowingly to her. So let's continue. Lakshmi asks Malishka to help her catch Rishi's girlfriend and says you know all of his friends, so it will be easy for you to catch the girl that he is going out with. Malishka says I don't feel that Rishi is having an affair with any girl, but because you insist, then I would help you. She asks Lakshmi to go home. Lakshmi thanks Malishka and says my heart says that you are the only one who would move that girl away from Rishi and my life, and you would unite me with Rishi. Malishka is shocked. Ahana calls Lakshmi and says Neelam is asking about you. Lakshmi says I am coming home. She hugs Malishka and thanks her. Shalu asks Lakshmi if she meets Rishi's girlfriend. Lakshmi says she was some other girl. Shalu looks at Malishka and takes Lakshmi away from there. She asks, did you tell everything to Malishka? Lakshmi says Malishka is now my friend and I am together with Rishi because of Malishka. Shalu tells Lakshmi that just because Malishka saved you from falling, then you think that she is a good person. Shalu asks Lakshmi to talk to Rishi directly. Lakshmi says I will go home and talk to him there. Malishka comes to Rishi's office and says, where are you? She comes to Ayush and asks that where is Rishi? Ayush says Rishi is with Mama. Malishka is about to go. Ayush says Rishi went out with Mama and he would go to his wife after that. Malishka gets angry. Ayush goes. Malishka thinks to tell Rishi that Lakshmi is doubtful on him. Lakshmi thinks of Shalu's words and Rishi's lies. Ahana comes to Lakshmi and asks her if she is fine. Lakshmi says yes. Ahana asks Lakshmi to come out as Neelam is calling her. Lakshmi hears Rishi and she keeps the photos in the cupboard. Rishi sees Lakshmi hiding something and she asks her what it is. Lakshmi says, what are you hiding from me too? Neelam comes there and takes Lakshmi with her. Rishi thinks that why did Lakshmi behave strangely, as if she is upset with me. Virendra comes to Lakshmi and insists to talk to her. Neelam goes. Virendra asks Lakshmi if Neelam got upset with her, then you should call her father. Lakshmi says you are complaining about mommy unnecessarily. Virendra says our marriage is strong because I am her father's favorite. Lakshmi praises Neelam and tells Virendra that mommy loves you. Virendra says I should be your favorite always. Lakshmi hugs him. Virendra says don't call Nanaji, tell me instead. What is it? Lakshmi is going to Neelam and she thinks if she should tell father about Rishi. She thinks to tell him later. Karishma comes downstairs and sees so many gifts and jewelry kept on the table. She asks why so much arrangement is done. Neelam says we do this every year. Karishma says what is the use of doing kabachot with our friends' circles, and says everyone will praise Lakshmi to be a good daughter-in-law and they will be celebrating kabachot. Grandma asks Karishma that what is the problem. Karishma says the problem would happen when Rishi divorces Lakshmi after a year and we kick her out of Rishi's life. Grandma taunts Karishma. Neelam tells Karishma that she cannot raise a question on her decision. She asks Grandma why they keep fast. Grandma says for husband's long life. Neelam says Lakshmi is Rishi's wife and she is the shield for him and she will bear it and she would increase her husband's life. Neelam tells Karishma that if Lakshmi fasts with her heart for Rishi, then it will benefit Rishi, and that is why I want to be happy. She says I got her married to Rishi to save his life, and she asks how do you have thought that I will not let her keep fast for Rishi? She says I am just thinking about his present. Grandma asks Karishma to bring her charger and says my phone battery is dead. Karishma says Lakshmi standing there and she goes. Grandma asks Lakshmi to sit. Karishma thinks that what would happen if Lakshmi doesn't keep the fast. Lakshmi is saving Rishi because of her strong faith, and that is why nobody is listening to her. Karishma says the entire family wants to make Lakshmi as their daughter-in-law, and it is difficult to understand Malishka as well. Malishka calls Karishma and thanks her and says Lakshmi had seen Rishi with a girl and not with me. Malishka's mom, whose name is Kiran, opens the door of Malishka's room and she sees Malishka talking to Karishma on the phone. Malishka asks her mother and says, hi mom. Karishma asks her to make her talk to her mom. Kiran says hi. Karishma says she had gone to the temple before and she did not know that Kiran is around. Kiran says she came back late in the night. Karishma tells Kiran that I want to talk to you because Malishka is not understanding me. Malishka asks Kiran to put the call on loudspeaker. Karishma says Lakshmi will be keeping fast for Rishi and Neelam is melting for Lakshmi. Soon, Rishi would accept Lakshmi as his wife. Malishka takes the phone and asks Kiran to relax. Grandma tells Lakshmi that Neelam keeps a fast without food or water for Kavachot. Lakshmi says she has brought the Kava's picture and she has done all the arrangements for the Kavachot. Grandma tells Neelam that Lakshmi is just like you and she has done all the arrangements without anybody telling her. Neelam tells Grandma that I know and she gives some stuff to Lakshmi asking her to get ready. Lakshmi gets emotional taking the stuff and she has teary eyes. Grandma asks, why did you get emotional? Lakshmi tells Grandma about an old lady sending this stuff to her mother. Neelam asks Lakshmi to think that she is her mother. Lakshmi says you are my mother and you have given me a new life. Neelam tells Lakshmi that a dish must come from your parents' house as part of the ritual and it is the dish that you will eat before you begin the fast. So she asks Lakshmi to call Rano to bring the dish. Malishka tells Karishma that Rishi belongs to her alone and she asks her not to think that Lakshmi will take Rishi away from her. She asks Karishma not to say this in front of her mom and her mom should never be hearing about Lakshmi. Karishma tells Malishka that I told you the truth to be careful before you lose Rishi to Lakshmi and the rest is up to you. Malishka looks at the love band that Rishi gave her and she smiles. Kiran asks if everything is okay. Malishka says yes. Kiran asks Malishka if she has a misunderstanding with Rishi. Malishka says no. Rishi loves me and he can even die for me. She thinks to inform Rishi about Lakshmi. Rishi gets a call and tells the person that I will call you later. He thinks to talk to Lakshmi because Lakshmi behaved so strangely to him today and Lakshmi has never behaved to him like that before, so something is surely going on. The phone is ringing. Neha thinks that it is Pinky that called and she says I will break your mouth. Neelam says I am Neelam and not Pinky. Neha is shocked and she says sorry. Neha says I will call mom. Rano comes there and tells Neelam that you would have a long life because we were talking about you and you called. Neelam asks Rano to send pre-fast food for Lakshmi for Kavachot because the food is meant to come from the wife's parents' house as per ritual. Rano says I will send it. Neelam asks Rano to bring it on time and says I don't want my daughter-in-law to remain hungry for long. Rano tells Neelam that I will get the ingredient from the market and then I will make the food myself and I will send it at 5 a.m. Neelam tells Lakshmi that Rano will send the food and she said that she will make it herself. Lakshmi thinks that now Aunt has to wake up early just because of me. Neha scolds Rano for promising to make the food for Lakshmi. Rano asks Neha if she has gone mad because she will not make any food. Rano tells Neha that I will tell them that I couldn't wake up to make the food. And then Lakshmi has to keep fast without having food and water and she would go hungry the whole day. Neha gets happy. Rano tells Neha that tomorrow will be very heavy for Lakshmi and her fast will break because she did not eat pre-fast food and she would eat something secretly because she would be very hungry. Neha says Lakshmi will not eat. Rano says if Lakshmi faints, then the family members will make her have something and then her fast will break. Grandma gives courage to Lakshmi to keep the fast. Lakshmi says, Mommy and you are with me. You are my biggest strength. Grandma goes to her room. Lakshmi turns and she looks at Rishi standing. Rishi says, I want to ask you something. Grandma comes out of her room and calls Lakshmi and she asks her to come inside her room. Lakshmi goes to Grandma's room. Rishi thinks that Lakshmi is showing me attitude, as if I am dying to talk to her. He thinks if anyone heard him, and he wondered why Lakshmi is not talking to him, and also she is showing him attitude. Grandma asks Lakshmi to take out something from the cupboard. Lakshmi takes the box out. Grandma shows the ring given by Rishi's grandfather and says he used to love me a lot, and then he was unwell, and he took off this ring, and he asked me to give this ring to Rishi's wife. Grandma says now I am sure that you are Rishi's good wife, and Grandma gives her husband's ring to Lakshmi. Rishi comes to Grandma's room and asks what is happening. Grandma tells Rishi about Lakshmi's fast tomorrow and says Neelam has given this stuff to her. Grandma asks Rishi to give a lovely gift to Lakshmi when she breaks her fast in the evening. Rishi asks Lakshmi not to keep Kavachot fast for him. Grandma asks Rishi, what are you saying? Rishi asks Grandma that what are you saying? You know everything well. And then also you are asking Lakshmi to keep fast for me. Lakshmi asks Rishi that what do you mean? My grandma knows everything, that I cannot fast for you. Ahana tells Devika that Lakshmi is looking distressed. Devika says when Lakshmi smiles and walks into the house, it seems like the house got lively. Ahana says yes. Karishma hears them and asks, what are you talking about? Devika says just chit chat. Ahana says Devika insisted to watch movie, but I insisted to sleep. Karishma thinks that Ahana, you are hiding your feelings because you want to support Lakshmi. But don't worry, let the time come, then I will use you against Lakshmi. Devika and Ahana lie down on the bed. Karishma goes. Devika asks Ahana that why did you lie to Karishma? Ahana says mom loves Malishka a lot, so I cannot let her know that I am supporting Lakshmi. Devika tells Ahana that I think Karishma loves Malishka even more than you. Ahana says yes, I know. She says I love Lakshmi more, but I cannot let anyone know. Lakshmi tells Rishi that it is my duty and right to keep fast for you. She asks, why did you say that I should not keep fast for you? Rishi says your body is not habitual to keeping fast, so I don't want you to suffer. Lakshmi says it is for long life of my husband and for the strong love and relationship between us. Lakshmi tells Rishi that my fast is for the family too. If you get long life, then it will be good for the entire family. Rishi says, why do you want to torture yourself for me? Lakshmi says, if I don't keep the fast, then how will I get habitual to it? Neelam comes there and tells Rishi that Lakshmi is saying the truth. She says, even I keep fast for your dad and he cares for me so much, but don't stop me as I know how much I follow these customs. Neelam asks Rishi to support Lakshmi and be at home tomorrow before the moon appears so that he can break Lakshmi's fast. He says, Mom. Neelam asks, do you want me to repeat whatever Lakshmi said? Rishi thinks that Mom is not understanding. He thinks that Lakshmi will be hungry and thirsty for me, even though we all know that she is not my real wife and I cannot go out. Rishi thinks that he has to go to the club in the night tomorrow with Malishka, and he thinks that if I tell Malishka that I cannot go to the club with her, then she will be oversensitive. Rishi calls Malishka on the phone to inform her that their plan of going to the club is cancelled, but Malishka is sleeping, so she did not pick the call. Rishi thinks that Malishka will get angry with him because of this, and he wondered what to do. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share it, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Thank you.